bias, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gone. She like, he's so good to me.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, their head coach, he's hoping his guys will put forth a winning effort despite being out of the playoff race with just 3 wins on the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This defense for the Giants, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The tight end in motion right.
Pass to 60.
Second down, another run with Taylor. There's the stiff arm. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's go now.
And the Colts first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping it contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A gain of a yard.
Here we go.
Brings up second and
Operating from the gun. Rose. He finds his man, Pollard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
that's good for a Giants first down.
Ready, go.
They go play action here on first down. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 14th touchdown the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gmen now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
60 Vices, 2.
Richardson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Rose. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now 14-0. Gmen now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start out here with the option left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Pollard taking up the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Running right, it's Pollard. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. Tackle made by Tyree Wilson. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Throws. Here's a screen now for Pollard. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game, because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the 1st snap.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
In punt formation for the Giants.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Nifty move. And just shutting him off there. Out of bounds, just shy of the 40.
60 Vikings. Ready? Press only.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. After running it, now Richardson will throw it. And he's taken down inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Deputies! Up! Deputy Lions!
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Richardson working from the gun. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Richardson back to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bates. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they would get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Throws. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Colts on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Throws. Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Giants 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Come on.
And goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal.
Gano's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to Taylor on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Richardson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the New York Jets. And this is Garrett Wilson. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get it. This will wind up as a 72-yard touchdown grab. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is Patrick Mahomes. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Chiefs get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. 54 yards to the house. 14 all the score at the half. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, so what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Off the bootleg. Rose. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Hey.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
And this taken in by Downs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Here's Richardson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 34.
Looking to throw. Rose. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scatterboo. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Richardson looking to throw this. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Silva. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Giant, the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And this is taken into the end zone. to fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressure, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Gmen now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A 5-yard pass on a first down and another 5-yard connection there.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And
back to throw. Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Hey, check that.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now we give to Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
60 Vikings.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Taylor. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Colts on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Richardson looking to throw.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30.
30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now it's Richardson.
Connecting over the middle with Downs. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
19 target.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing to start the drive. Rose. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Off the bootleg. Rose. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And our Giants, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready?
Scalaboo is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Rose. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Rose. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Cam Scalaboo. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year. And the Giants extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Back to 60.
Back to throw. Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack here, second and 14. Operating from the gun, Richardson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Richardson on the bootleg here. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Physical defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on. Hey.
After the sack on 1st down, Richardson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Rose. That is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Giants, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile,
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their 2 hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so for ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough,
So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scar.